She's got confidence, drive, and some serious dance moves. Tonight's Kid with Courage has a grateful heart this Thanksgiving season. Her story will seriously warm yours too.
In an election year, most folks are trying to keep confrontations away from the Thanksgiving dinner table. 12-year-old Abri Bentley may not have politics to argue about, but she'll put anyone in their place if they tell her she can't do something.
I say, watch me.
That's how she wound up here, tap dancing with the help of a prosthetic leg. But let's rewind. Abri's health journey actually began about 5 years ago at her home in Arizona. Her leg started hurting.
Everybody, they just thought it was growing pains until this one doctor thought it was like a bone infection. And so they went to take a biopsy, and that's how they found out that it was cancer.
Doctors diagnosed Abri with Ewing sarcoma. She didn't really know what that meant or what came next. For her, it was 17 rounds of chemotherapy.
But then, like the second week, then I started to realize what cancer really was.
Abri had more than her share of hard days. She underwent a surgery to try to save her leg, but it had complications. Through it all, her determination never disappeared.
It was really hard to walk, and my favorite thing ever is to dance, and I couldn't dance. And I was like, well, that's a bummer. I just sit around and do nothing.
Abri knew her best chance of returning to dance or even just walking comfortably was with an amputation and a prosthetic leg. That's how she wound up in Rochester at the Mayo Clinic, bravely asking what her parents know many others wouldn't, to amputate.
Inspiration comes to mind, hope, hero. Yeah, hero is the word that comes to mind, yeah.
Doctors at Mayo Clinic walked Abri and her family through their options, but Abri's mind was pretty made up. A team of surgeons worked together and had to get creative.
We moved her fibula and the bottom portion of the tibia, and we combined it all together to create a limb segment that would then be long enough or large enough for her to be able to effectively use an artificial leg. After having been battling this for 2 years already, I think she was really interested in the treatment option that would allow her to get back to doing the fun things, dance in particular, that she likes to do, as quickly and as predictably as possible.
After surgery, Abri got right to work, relearning how to walk. She embraced her new body with a smile, while making others smile too. While in Rochester, Abri drew strength from meeting other kids through childhood cancer community. She worked her way up to hiking, boarding, and yes, dancing.
One of my doctors, they said you can do anything that you want, like with this amputation. But the one thing that's going to be really hard to do is tap dance.
But with the help of a professional dancer who goes by Lord Pegleg, Abri knocked that off the list too.
Thank you.
Abri found herself back in Rochester in fall 2020 to get the metal in her leg removed that was making her uncomfortable.
I have a lot of screws and metal, and it's like a mini Home Depot inside of my leg.
With that same old sense of humor, she told us that this Thanksgiving, despite everything, she's thankful for her faith and so much more.
I'm most grateful for family, a place to live, friends.
And Abri's loved ones are thankful she's a kid with courage.
Abri is healing wonderfully after her surgery this fall. She's up and at 'em on some new crutches. If you know a kid with courage I should talk to, please email me at calexander@kttc.com.